Avremmo la possibilità di ascoltare, ba't ako nag-Italian, no? Ngayon po, pakinggan natin naman si Dr. Casimiro Dulay. I think I pronounced it wrongly at the start.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Pipilitin ko pong magsalita ng wikang Pilipino para po maintindihan natin. Bago po ako mag-umpisa, my speech, my presentation is a little bit informative right now. Gusto ko lang mga Pilipino po sa bansang Italia ay 95% po ay OFW, Overseas Filipino Workers. 5% lang po ang immigrants. Okay? So, yan po ang ating dapat. So, ipapaliwanag ko po sa inyo kung bakit ko nakuha ito. No? The first situation is like this. Unang-una pong sitwasyon dito sa amin, yung tinatawag na parenting on children. Isa po akong psychologist. Now, I'm a clinical psychologist by profession. At ito po ang aking nakikita. Sa mga naninirahan pong mga taga nandito, nakakalimutan na po natin yung tinatawag na Philippine culture and traditions. Kung yung pong mga tinatawag namin ragazzi and bambinis, yung mga youth, kung kakausapin niyo po sila, sino po ba si Dr. Jose Rizal? Hindi po nila alam. No? Sino po ba ang ating presidente? Sino si Pinoy? Sasabihin nila, kaya Pinoy? No? So, simple things, maliliit lang na bagay ito, pero kailangan natin iparating sa ating mga magulang na dapat bilang isang Pilipino na naninirahan dito sa bansang Italia, dapat malaman din natin yung ating Philippine culture and traditions. Pangalawa po yung language. No? Sa ating pong mga kabataan, yung mga naninirahan na dito, ay halos kadalasan po hindi po marunong magsalita ng wikang Pilipino. No? So yun po ang dapat tayo mga magulang ay bigyan din natin ng isang sitwasyon ng ating mga anak ay mapag-aralan nila ang wikang Pilipino kasi doon po tayo galing. But there is a problem to that. Sa amin po, no, gusto ko lang ipaalam sa inyo that majority of the jobs here in Italy, it's quite different doon sa mga katulad sa Germany, sa Norway, or even in Australia. Our jobs here are more on domestic or household. Now, 95% of the Filipinos here are all professionals in our country. Now, marami po akong nakakausap, they are retired colonels, teachers, lawyers, doctors. Pero, they've got no chance na mai-apply nila yung kanilang sariling profession. Because that is the only, I hope the person from the town can know the situation. No? So yun ho ang mga problema namin. No? And the next one po, pagdating po sa employment, ito yung tinasabi ko sa inyo. Qualification and criteria. Based on that, yung sinabi ko kanina, na wala kami, the majority of the Filipinos here do not have the concrete criteria on how to compete with the blue-collar job or the white-collar jobs. No? Hindi namin alam yan kung paano namin, walang kakulangan sa amin, kung paano kami makapag-compete, no? Doon sa trabaho na yan. Unang-una, thank you very much for the CFO. No? CFO, the Women's Council like Charito Basa, because under the situation for women, mayroon na silang asosasyon para ipaglaban ang karapatan ng magagawang mga babae, na kababaihan. No? Pero, sa sitwasyon na hindi natin nakikita, I should not be a little bit masculinist here, men, kinakailangan pa po nilang i-take yung pride nila, no? To do the household job for them to get a job. No? Kailangan nilang maglinis, mamlansya, maglaba, no? Yung trabahong pambahay. Majority of that is our jobs here. Tungkol naman sa youth, no? Nakikita nyo may nilagay po akong education dyan. Because nagiging trend, the father is a household worker. The mother is a household worker. Pag edad ng 18 yung mga anak nila, tamad ng mag-aral, ang nangyayari, it is also a household worker. So, dapat tignan natin yan, ano? Next is the social civic involvement. Kagaya ng sinabi ni Monsignor kanina, nung napunta daw sila ng Cagliari or Sardinia, the thousands doon po ay 18 organisasyon lang nandoon. No? We all know that the Filipinos here, most of us are professionals. We are working in the four corners of the house and we've got no arena to express ourselves that, hey, we are professionals here. So the tendency is we would like to put up a certain organizations, no? Like community organizations, brotherhoods and sororities, religious organizations, and other associations like nurses associations, too much associations. Pero ang nangyayari, instead of using these organizations to really tackle on the discussions, tackle the situations of the Filipinos here, ang nangyayari nagiging banding, no? And then nagiging star of the night. Nangyayari sa amin. Hey, I'm a teacher in the Philippines. Hey, I'm a lawyer in the Philippines. But the main focus on the reason why you are putting your organization is for you to tackle your situations here in the host country. And that is nawawala po yun. So, ang next po ay ang financial security. I have my business and I do this for a fact. Okay. Bato-bato sa langit ang tamaan ng magagalit. Most of us are constantly living in debts. Okay? Pensioners, but still working. Why? I've met lots of pensioners. Ang sabi, pensionada ako, but they're still working. They're not pensioners. No? Pensionada daw, but nag-work pa. Bakit? No? They are financially broke, no? During the retirement age. The only thing is, another one, para madagdagan yung kanilang sweldo, nagpuputak sila ng sarili ng business. Some, like me, a little bit successful to that. Other people, mayroon sila sariling networking. No? And then thank you for the sponsors who are here, kasi nabibigyan ng mga part-time jobs yung mga kapwa namin Pilipino, katulad ng mga sponsors natin. No? And number 5, no, is lack of knowledge. I would like to address this to the Philippine Embassy, the government of the Republic of the Philippines. Sa amin po, pagdating po, kulang pa ang kaalaman tungkol sa rights and privileges ng mga manggagawang Pilipino dito sa bansang Italia. Okay? Yung mga importanteng government services, hindi pa po, ewan ko kung alam nila talaga o ini-ignore. Pero ang alam ko dito is majority is ini-ignore. No? Like the OWA. Pagbabayad lang ng OWA. Don't you know that just like what I've said earlier, na nagiging bonding lang yung associations, ano? Ang nangyayari, pag nandoon sila, they can spend hundreds of euros with the gambling like Tong-It or whatever. Pero papabayad lang ng 25 euros for the OWA, nag-i-expire pa. No? Like the Philia, which is only 1,200 pesos in a year, ayaw pang bayaran. No? And yet, if there's something happened to them, ang sisisihin po ay ang ating gobyerno. So my address is like this. Sana po magkaroon po ng campaign from the government na ito yung mga pag-aralan natin, yung mga privileges na naibibigay ng ating embahada. Okay? And then, dapat sana po sa isang association natin, dapat instead of the bonding, instead of pakasayahan or whatever, dapat magkaroon po tayo ng tunay na pagtalakay kung ano ba ang magagawa natin. Alam niyo po, nakakalungkot dahil nag-iisa lang po ata ako out of thousands of Filipinos na nakapractice ng aking profession dito sa bansang Italia, from which I don't know if this is a discrimination. When I first applied, ang sabi po sa akin, you are not qualified here at La Sapienza University because you are Filipino and your degree is not recognized here. Nakakasakit po. But for me, ang sabi ko, hindi po pwede. So with my due persistence, I showed who am I. Now, that I am Filipino, I'm very proud to be Filipino. that I can do what the Romans do. Though I'm not Roman. But I am Filipino that can do what Romans do. That I am Filipino that what Italian can do. That you all Filipinos here can do what these foreigners can do. Kaya natin yan. Because we are all Filipinos. Right? Last thing before, wala pang signal, ano? Wala na pabilis ata, no? Last po, na sasabihin ko po sa inyo. Sana po sa dialogo na ito, magkaroon po tayo. We are completely planning on the beauty and plans on how to put up everything in one country. But sana po, tatandaan po natin ang ating bansang Pilipinas, it's now economically improving. That means to say, it is now the right time for us to invest in the Philippines, our own country. Because in the right time, all of us will go back. Na? Sana po pagbalik natin, may kanya-kanya na po tayong mga businesses, hindi na po tayo maghihirap, hindi na po tayo babalik sa dati. Kasi po naniniwala po ako, with my last statement, sasabihin ko na po sa inyo lahat, chi non guarda indietro da dove, vinoto nel raggiungere mai la sua destinazione. Ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating po sa paruroonan. Maraming salamat po.